Yes, I think our family communicates all right. Everyone has a phone, a cell phone, and we call each other. We get together and talk as a family. We get together individually and have conversations. So I think we do fine on our family communication. Yes, I think technology has helped us with our communication, um, with the communication of cell phones and computers. It's easy to get a hold of each other and speak with someone, or Skype and see someone and communicate with them. So I think those are wonderful things. My main communication line is my landline telephone. I also have a cell phone, which I use for sending texts. I use the computer to send emails. I also like to write letters to my grandchildren who live out of state. And I also have friends, and we go out together and just talk among us. And so I think those are my most forms of communication. I think technology has helped the younger generation communicate with each other more, with the many things that are on the phone for them to use. They also use computers in school, and it is helpful to them to work at their own pace on the computer and learn things by playing games, and I think that is a wonderful thing for young people. I also think that they're going to have to learn to use computers or technology because the workforce is turning more and more in that direction, and they start when they're very young and they understand technology a whole lot better than I do. In order to improve on this technology, I would need to practice more and read more and learn more about how to use different programs on the computer, or more things on the cell phone. They have lots of uh, things to do with a cell phone, and I just need to practice more and have someone show me perhaps what else is available on these wonderful technology things. When it comes to making decisions, I usually make my own decisions when it pertains to running the household. If there are any big decisions to be made, I usually consult with my husband so that we make the decision together as to which way we want to go on maybe purchasing a home or buying a car, or how we invest our money or things like that. Otherwise, I think I'm a pretty independent person on simple matters.
To improve my communications, I think I would join Toastmasters and give me a little experience on how to make speeches and talk in front of an audience. Also, there's probably some new technology out similar to Skyping that I'm not familiar with, and I would try to learn those. I think technology has helped us communicate, and on the other hand, I think it sort of hinders our communication. For example, a lot of the younger generation now types on their cell phone, and they use acronyms and abbreviations, and they really don't know how to use proper English when writing because they're not familiar with doing that. On the other hand, technology has helped communicating because there's lots of information on the internet, and it's so easy to get a question answered without too much difficulty. Okay. Once again, the younger generation has really been helped by technology, and also, in my opinion, hindered by some. I don't think they verbally communicate with each other. They would rather sit and text each other, but the information that's available in communications with each other is so vast when using the internet, such as Skype and texting and email and research. So I think overall I would say that technology has really improved their communications. The technology that I use most is my computer, and secondly, my smartphone. The computer leads me to various things such as online shopping, communicating with relatives who live far away, and being able to trade pictures and things like that. I also like using my cell phone because there are so many different apps that let you do just about anything that you want. I like the idea of being able to find scores for baseball and football games almost immediately. I like the idea of texting somebody. And overall, I would say that the smartphone has probably been the best invention for this century, and maybe on the other hand, maybe be on the worst list also. On making decisions, I usually use three different methods. One, I usually make decisions on small things by myself. On large items such as purchasing a car or fixing the house or things like that, I usually discuss with my wife. And I usually use either consultants or do a lot of research when making investments and determining what type of items that I might want to purchase. Our family communicates effectively by using the telephone, cell phones, Skyping, email, text, and I think the way we communicate is very effective because we all seem to be keep in touch with each other